Hi guys, what's going on? My name's Stu and today I'm going to be reviewing the mod called Enchant View. The link to the forum page will be in the description, so let's get started. Okay, so this is my little enchantment room. I have my enchantment table here, and what Enchant View lets you do is when you place an item into be enchanted, normally you can't see what the enchantment is until you've selected it, but here if I hover over, oh look, level 50, that's good, is it says sharpness 4, so therefore you won't waste XP getting a enchantment that you don't particularly like. So sharpness 4 is not a very good enchantment, to be fair, and it's a level 50, so I would have wasted quite a lot of XP on that. So if I go through, look, here we go, look, knockback 2, Bane of Arthropods, and Fire Aspect, and that's a level 45, so that's pretty good. And it works for all the kinds of tools and weapons and everything else you need, and it also works for armor, which is very handy indeed. So no more wasting XP on enchantments that you don't need. So one of the really cool things of this mod is if you're looking for a particular enchantment, you just pop it in and just keep scrolling through until you find one that you like. So at the moment I'll be looking for a Silk Touch. Here we go, there's Silk Touch and it's at level 42. So there we go, I can now go and pick up ores and glass windows and anything else like that. So that's quite handy. See, here's a clear example of different levels of enchantment, but the lowest one, or one of the lowest ones, is actually better than the highest one. So that this has got Unbreaking 3, and this 25 has Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, and Fortune 2, but it's only to level 25, and this is a 46, so I would have wasted a good amount of XP there. Okay, overall I give this mod 5 stars. It is absolutely amazing, it is well worth it. It is available in multiplayer, but you need the bucket plugin for it to work. It won't just work if you put it into your client, which is good if you're on a server that you don't want people to pick out their enchantments, so they won't be able to cheat. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, Alpha Nose G is here doing another installment of Shadow of the Colossus. Almost said Assassin's Creed there. We'll be taking on the second Colossus in this game. Oops, didn't mean to do that. In this installment. Obviously. There are multiple ways to actually approach these Colossus, but I do know the shorter paths, or majority of them anyway. We'll be taking those, obviously. As the big, gigantic, mystical voice of Dorman said, there are things littered throughout this world. More specifically, he just said, or she, or it just said, something mentioning the statues or the altars. There's also things like lizards that you can kill, and killing them gives you specific bonuses, but I'll get into those later. I'm not 100% sure if I am going to be getting all of the little extras by the lizards, or at least not until I get the map. I mean, there's guides online, but it's, you know, it's not something you really want to do until you can get everything. Kind of like how I do with the Assassin's Creed temples. If you haven't noticed by now, the next location, the next enemy is right over. Stop moving. Is right there. Oop. Big ominous door. Those are always good signs. You actually really don't need your horse for more than like 2 or 3 actual Colossuses, and this isn't one of them. This boss is actually incredibly easy to beat, but hey, it's just the first few, so you expect it to be easy. But they get difficult, or at least rather tedious, or annoying. They don't get tedious. This game is always fun through and through. It's fun to kill giant monsters. It always is. When is it not? Well, anyway. Cutscene should start. Nah, it starts a little later than this. Start you cutscene. I want to kill your giant monster already. Oh, fun fact. When I was playing my practice file, the game froze and kind of got into a glitch where it flung me off the horse and just into the water. And, you know, it was just texture fail all the way. Yeah, I love this music and I love this game. Epic music for an epic boss fight. Even though this is actually pretty easy. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah, you move slowly. Oh no, you don't see him here. No, stop turning around, you idiot. If you couldn't tell, you have to aim at the glowy parts, which happen to be his feet. If he's not going to do anything, then I'll just aim at the feet. Like that. That was kind of a speed running tactic, but hey, whatever works. Gotcha. Okay, you can stand up now. If you couldn't tell, aim at the glowy parts of his feet. If you get in front of him, he'll lift his legs up for you to shoot, or you can shoot the hind legs like I did. There's generally multiple ways to kill the bosses. I generally try and stick to what the game designers intended. You know, like when they have to do something special in order to present their weak spot, instead of just doing a speed tactic. But either way, it gets the job done. Not really speed running. Well, I guess it's speed tactic. Either way. Oh yeah, some bosses or some Colossus have multiple signs. So even though I'm stabbing at this one, it's eventually going to disappear. Like that. And once it does, you have to find the secondary sign. I actually know where it is, but you can just use your sword to find it. If you're new to this game. But in most instances, It's generally just the head, the tail, or the head. Okay. No, yeah, just jump. There we go. Okay. So, now, stop moving, you gigantic. Stop it. Stop. Did it. Stop it. There we go. One thing I actually didn't explain in the previous part was that pink thing at the bottom right. The red is your health, the pink is how much you holding on strength you have. It also represents your air when you dive in the water, but we're nowhere near something like that for now. It's like at least a good 3 or 4 bosses away before you even get a chance to really dive in the water, or to the point where you need to dive in the water. But when that runs out, you'll automatically let go of the Colossus. So if it gets to a point where it's low, you should probably try and get it back by walking around on the safe spot of the Colossus' body. There's generally some kind of safe spot. Sometimes it's hard to find, or sometimes it's not so much as safe as it is just a convenient place where you can not fall off if he shakes. And speaking of shaking, you need to stop so I can stab you. Death scene. Okay. Run like hell, run like hell, run like hell. No. No. Okay, they're not coming after me. No! Oh, got stabbed. I always try to run away from those things, but you never can. You didn't save me in time, horse. But with that epic double death scene, I will see you guys for the next part. Later.